Well, we got an exciting new project here. We've been working on a lot of semis lately, and we've shortened a semi frame. We've added dump beds. We've taken fifth wheels off and added dump truck beds and made them dump trucks. But this semi behind me here, as you can see, it's really short. The customer would like this semi stretched, so it'd be the first time I've stretched a frame. 30 inches is the goal. So we're gonna cut this frame pretty much right behind. I mean, ideally it's nice to do it underneath the cab, but we're gonna do it right behind the fuel tank and stretch it 30 inches. So stay tuned. We're gonna be cutting a semi up and welding it back together, and it's gonna be exciting. But another gorgeous morning in Colorado. But yeah, we'll keep you posted on the progress. Semi-stretch. Started getting the semi cleaned up today and some of the parts pulled back. Did a little bit of pressure washing, got that back plate pulled off, got the drive shaft pulled out, got this all really nice and clean. We're gonna 45 it right into there, and we have our pieces of frame that we cut. It's an old frame from a semi, matches the same dimensions as this frame. But we got those matching identically at 30 inches. We will take this to the drive shaft shop, get it lengthened 30 inches, and get this up on some jack stands and get it cut apart. So that's the plan. That's where we're at. All right, we made some custom sawhorses today at the right height to split this frame in half. Just something to really tuck in there on the frame rails. But I mean, it's actually a little higher. We're gonna fire the truck up. I say we, I mean me. I'm gonna fire the truck up for the last time before I unhook the battery. Let the airbags air up. I'm gonna slide both of these stands in where they need to go to where I can make that cut right there. But doing it outside is not ideal, but it doesn't fit in this shop. In the shop in town, it does fit, but it doesn't have the same things. Like, I got a bigger air compressor here. I got much more tooling here. I got my plasma table here. Got my skid steer here. So like when it comes to splitting this truck and pulling it backwards, I wish I could get it inside, but it's gonna be outside on that slab. And luckily it's, you know, it's still fall. It's just getting into the fall here in Colorado. So mortgage ain't cheap, but it's worth it. Out of gear, the air's on. We got to let the air build up, which is what we're doing right now. So we're gonna let the air build up so we can sneak these in there where we need to get them. Well, it's time to cut the semi in half. I've measured it like 100 times, and all the weight's sitting on here. We got all the air and all the electric disconnected. Gonna cut it here, and pull it back. So. Well, I just cut this semi in half. I gotta pull it back about 30 inches. It wasn't not sketchy, that's for sure. Let's come back. Well, there's more than one way to skin a cat. All right, so that's sitting about 32 inches of stretch. We're gonna come in here, clean the frames really good, all the frame ends on our pieces and our frame, and get everything just dialed in. But yeah, that went well actually. That went really well, nothing crazy happened. All right, here's a quick update on the fit up on the frame rails. We got it's about 30 1/4 inches. We got it nice and square, and there's some gaps that we gotta get filled up. But what I've started with is these 4-foot straps, top and bottom, at 1/4. The frame itself is 3/16. As you can see, it's a little thinner than this 1/4 right here. But I did 4-foot straps, top and bottom. Stitch those in nice, and what I'm going to do now is take a 1/4 inch plate and pretty much sleeve the entire side and fully weld out the entire deal. So that's the plan, that's how it looks. Burning the straps for the inside of the tops and the bottoms of the frame out of 1/4 inch steel. All right, there's the inside plates, and they're stout. Ooh. More updates on the semi stretch. Stretched the frame 30 inches. Plated it in the back with 1/4 inch steel. Put a cross member in. So far I still have some finish welding and grinding to do, and we have another cross member to put in under there for the carrier bearing and longer drive shaft situation. But this semi now sits 30 inches longer. Yeah, well, the sun's coming up, so it's time to get to work. Finish this semi out. Got one more cross member to weld in, and it's about done. We got the frame all blended in on both sides. Yeah, keep going. All right, we got her all dialed in. Drive lines in. All right, we got her done. Following the semi down the road. Yes. Yes. Is she driving straight? It's hard to tell. But yeah, she's straight. She's within a 1/16 of being square from where I was measuring from before and after. So she's good. Oh, hell yeah. Give her hell, give her hell. Yes.